we lost the navigation system. We don't have food. We don't have water enough for everybody. But luckily, my grandparent he using the stars and the sky to navigate.
Wow!
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So, yeah.
Welcome back to a new episode of Asian and Proud. My name is Cassandra or Cassie. I'm from Malaysia, and I have been in Norway for 9 years now. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Norak for having me on the podcast. I have a very special guest that I'm going to interview today. He's none other than the mastermind of Norak, Mr. Daniel Tran. Welcome, Daniel. And I know you're very busy, but thank you for taking this time to actually tell all of the viewers who you are.
Thank you, Cassandra, and thank you for being your guest today.
Yes.
And I would like to share my story with you and all of you out there. And I'm not that busy like Cassandra said, because I think Cassandra is also a busy woman as well. Everybody's busy nowadays, right? But I think it's just like a prioritizing things is that we just want to have fun in our life and make choice, and that is why I think everything I want to do is that we share the joy and the happiness.
Yes.
And that is my whole view of being a human.
Yes, that's right. So Daniel, tell us a little bit about where are you from and what are you doing here in Norway today?
I'm from Vietnam. I left Vietnam when I was 5 years old.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and it is quite of a story, and that story that built my whole life just right now, because it is just very, very different and dangerous. Let me see, boat trip. Not boat trip, that because we fled from the country, from Vietnam, after the Vietnamese war, and then my family was stripped of everything, and the most thing is that we stripped of our securities and our freedom of speech, and then we have to flee the country because it is not allowed to do that. It was a communist Vietnam, and it is still a communist country, but back on that day it was very, very difficult to live in Vietnam. I was too young to understand what is going on, but
5 years old.
I feel that my parents, my grandparents are really scared, and everybody's stressed. But I just follow them, So they fled the country on a small boat. It was like on the monsoon raining season.
Okay, wow.
And we met a lot of storm on the trip. And it was a point where we lost the navigation system. We don't have food. We don't have water enough for everybody. But luckily, my grandparent he using the stars and the sky to navigate.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that we came to Hong Kong.
To Hong Kong. So from Vietnam, he managed to navigate his way through the storms and through the weather to Hong Kong.
Yes.
Okay. And then what happens in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong, it was in a refugee camp. It was a closed refugee camp with high, you cannot move out of the camp. There's a lot of people.
Which year was this?
It was back in 1986.
Okay, wow.
It was that, and so I think it is very difficult. And I've been like my childhood, most of my childhood is in a refugee camp. So so it was like really really hard.
I can understand that.
Really hard. But that childhood, everything that happened is for me the person I am today.
Yes, of course.
You have to fight for survival.
Yes, survival skill. At such a tender age of 5 years old, I can remember being 5 years old and being able to go to kindergarten and everything. And I'm sure you didn't have that opportunity.
No.
So your childhood has is a struggle for survival.
Yes,
And that's really hard. I mean, when you think about it, it's amazing. But how did you end up in Norway then?
We was choosing to be kind of, the United Nations. They every year they just pick out randomly who can come to each country in the world, and we end up to being in Norway. And we actually know nothing about Norway, and then we asking around. It's like up on the north. It is really cold. So it is a country where we actually don't know about, and I don't think my parents is like going to Norway.
Yes, but when they said Norway, did they pick your whole family to go together? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so
family,
everybody moves to Norway. I mean, I moved here only 9 years ago, and still I had to look at the map. Where is Norway? So I can imagine.
But let me see. I've been living here for 35 years now, and I'm really thankful for that.
Yes, I agree with you.
Because I think Norway is a country of opportunity, and it gives you a chance to start over again.
Yes.
So my family, the whole family, we start from the scratch.
Yes.
We don't have anything.
Yes.
Yeah. So I appreciate my dad. He was waking up every morning at 5 o'clock, go to work, and save the money that we can to build our little home. And after that, he give us the chance to live and take the education here in Norway.
So what is your background, Daniel? What did you study? What do you do now?
I have a master's degree in economics and organizations. So my master thesis was on anti-corruption strategies.
Okay, interesting.
because I was learning this is that Vietnam was part of me.
Yes.
So when I learned that Vietnam is a high corrupt country, and I said, oh shit, can we do something about that? And then I just study about that.
Okay. So now what do you do in terms of job and work, and which path are you taking?
You know what? I think life gives us a lot of choices, and my path is that I choose to be a contract manager. For building high railway and also in digital IT sectors as well. But the most important thing is that beside my job, that just feed me with some salary and some that. But the most important thing is that what I do beside my 8 to 4 o'clock job. And that is to be building up something for the Southeast Asian communities. And that is for the NORAK, and I'm also elected as a deputy city member for the Oslo city for the Labour Party as well. And today I'm also elected to be the run for the parliament.
So you are a politician.
Yes,
interesting. On top of being a refugee and coming here, settling down, being somebody working as a contract manager. You're also active in politics. Why politics?
You know what? I think the most important thing is that to be here in Norway is that we. I think I'm so grateful for the chance we got here. And then I think most of the people, both refugees and that stuff, is that we work and we pay, but actually is that there is a lot of things is changing nowadays, and when they're making policy that affect a lot of families' life, affect of your life as well. And when I see to the who is sitting behind the desk that make the decision, and I don't see any Southeast Asians on that table. So I said, what the hell? I think I think we had something to say, and I think that a Southeast Asian's mindset is also different. So that I said, I think we should be on that table as well.
Yes.
Because we have different needs, and that needs and our wishes should be counts as well.
Yes, we are part of the country now, and
Yeah.
I think we can contribute a lot of things.
Yeah.
And yes, our views are always different,
Yeah.
so we can definitely put something on the table
Yeah,
as
sure,
well.
sure.
So I understand why you then went into politics.
Yeah.
Represent the Southeast Asians.
Sure,
Yes.
and I really hope that more the young generations of Southeast Asians here in Norway want to be part of the discussions about how we're making policy that affect a lot of people here in Norway as well. So when you see Trump and everything that is upcoming here, so our society is that you cannot take it granted.
Yes.
Because things can change overnight.
Yeah.
Trump is like just be in the office for 100 days,
Yeah.
and then he changed like the whole thing. You
Yeah.
know?
Yes. Yeah. That's true. So there are a little bit of ground rules that we also need to know to set, I guess.
Yeah.
But despite being now a businessman, a working man, a family man, you're also a father, and you have children. Then you decided to start something called NORAK.
Yeah.
What is NORAK? What does NORAK stand for?
NORAK is just an acronym for Norsk Asiatisk Kulturforening. That is the Norwegian's cultural associations. The reason why is that I was thinking, we have the Vietnamese, and we have the Philippines, and we have the Thailand, we have Indonesia, Myanmar, Malaysia. That I came to know that there is a small group as well, and the Singapore as well.
Yeah.
So I think we have this the same dream. We share the same values, and we understand each other. And I think to understanding, working together, I think we can make something greater than just our own group.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And we are quite different actually
Yeah.
from other Asian countries. I feel that our clothes are different, our food is different, so we cannot associate ourselves just by being Asian. We are Southeast Asian, and we are a little bit different, and it's not very much here, like it's not out there, Southeast Asian food and things like that. So I think NORA is actually a great platform. When I found out about NORA, I immediately contacted Daniel because I wanted to be able to represent Malaysia as well and the NORA association. And then we saw that what it is for. Maybe you can share a little bit, Daniel. What is the mission and the vision of NORA?
Yeah. I will tell you the story of that.
Yes.
But before that, I have to make a little stories because I met this wonderful woman from Philippines. Her name is Ruvena. Probably you have seen her in another podcast as well. And there is also a lovely lady. She's smiling every time.
Yes, she is.
I meet her. Her name is Krutoy, and she's from Thailand. If we just move back into time for like 20 years ago, the Philippines and the Thailand and the Vietnam, they are actually fighting against each other. And I said, wow, if we can cooperate and join forces together on this wonderful journey of making a Southeast Asian community to work together, I think we changed a lot of things. Because we have fight, and now we are changing that. We are going to working together and make something greater than ourselves. And I also see there is a lot of Southeast Asians young generations that have difficult to accept themselves as a Southeast Asian Norwegian. They always try to be a Norwegian, but at the same time they know that they are not a real Norwegian because their hair are not
we're
yellow,
not blonde,
not brown, and the skin is not that white. Even you get whiter on during the winter time, but you look different.
The identity is totally different. People will not say immediately, "Oh, you are Norwegian." No, you're not. It's a bit of a loss of identity.
That is even that you've been born here, and then if they said, where are you from?
Yes.
And that is a really tricky questions because you say, okay, I've been born here, but I don't look like a Norwegian, right? So how do you help your kids to answer that? Yes, I'm a Norwegian, but my parents are from Malaysia or from Singapore or from Vietnam in that cases. So I think it has to be just accept who you are and your background, and then you can be whatever you want, and you can be whatever you want to be.
Yes,
and that is
right.
You have to be proud of your identities.
Your roots, exactly. And that's what Nora is trying to do.
That is what we try to do, is that we want to empower our next generations to be, stronger, accepting. And when you accept who you are, you can be a superhuman.
Yes, that's right. I have 2 kids as well, 4 years old and 6 years old. Both were born here as well, and they are not Norwegians, right? And it's important that they say that your mom and dad is from Malaysia. And what is Malaysia? To be able to just to explain that. I think it's important. Like right now, the food that we eat, the clothes that we wear. Why am I wearing this? I'm Norwegian, right? So no, you are actually Malaysian. This is our root. This is where we are born, and it is important to know that this is your roots.
Thank you for sharing that, and that is the whole mission for our vision. Is that for the NORAK, is that building your dream by discovering your identities. So that is what exactly we are doing to the food we eat. We share a lot of common things, and then we share a lot of clothing, and then dancing, all that. That is make what we are, and that is why we join forces to celebrate our culture together, and that we make the Southeast Asians cultural festival last year. And you know what? There was 12,000 people who was coming at that.
We expected 5,000 people, but just take a wild guess. How many people did we have? We had 12,000 people. They just I couldn't even walk. It was so crowded. We just could not manage. It was overwhelming, and because of that, this year we have to expand. We have to expand. We are taking more space. Because we are anticipating more than that. It was such a popular thing. It was such, people want to know what Southeast Asia is all about as well. So it's a good opportunity. But Daniel, share with us, what are the challenges you face? Because last year was the very first time NORAK started with the Southeast Asia Festival. What are the challenges that you faced?
I think the first time is that we really don't know how it's going to end up, but it is a success story. But behind that, there is a lot of work, and then there is a lot of
hiccups.
And then we have to work together because every country, every representative in each group, we have different needs. But I think the catalysts on the group is that we are so happy to see each other. I think we are so proud of we are getting to do something with each other. But the challenges is to how to make everybody to feel as a family, as a group. And I think we managed to do that. When I think you asked me, or Surati was asking me, what is what is the criteria to be part of NORAK? I said the first thing is that you are happy with yourself, and then you are proud of your background. And that's it. Yes, that's it. That's actually what it said. It is. Because when you are happy and satisfied with yourself, you are proud of yourself, you are proud of your background, and then you can share everything. Then you carry it as part of yourself, and then you are part of the whole organization by itself. But because when you are satisfied with yourself, and then you can share, because people who are sharing, they are happy. Yes. You know what? And that is all I said. The criteria is so simple, just be yourself, to be happy with yourself, and love sharing your identities, your cultures, your food. And then when we have meeting, we share the food together, and we share our thought together, and just be free. And the most important thing is that our mission is to show our cultures to the next generations, to the Norwegian, to other people, to share our same value, and that is what we share, and I love it. Yeah.
And so, Daniel, what is our mission and vision in the next 5 years? Where do you see NORAK in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I think NORAK is not just a big festival.
Yeah.
But we still have a big festival next year, and this year we're going to be like double
the expectation.
Yes, and we're going to have the whole walking street in Lillestrøm, because the Lillestrøm commune love us.
Yes,
they really enjoy the festival, because we create a lot of energies, and we can party as well.
Yes, we really had a good time, I think. Yeah.
And then all the food, and I think the people of Lillestrøm love it, and they want to share it.
Yeah.
And for me, I think for NORAK, we will take it a step further than that. We're going to build a kind of a cultural hub.
Yeah.
So where we can have a place where we can hang around, where we can, having food lessons.
Yeah.
So the young generations can come to Cassandra to make
food. Yes,
dishes.
actually I do cooking course.
Yeah.
Because I wanted something Malaysian to be here. We don't have Malaysian restaurant, and I don't want to sell Malaysian food. It would be just coming, eating, and leaving. So I wanted to give an experience of making the food itself. So I used to run cooking courses for team building, bridal showers, and things like that. And people used to come, learn how to make our food, and they love it. I mean, it's just all this while they are not have not tasted it, but once they did, they actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So this is.
So I think not only the Norwegian love it. I think our younger one, they really want to make food from Malaysian, from Thailand, from Singapore as well, and from Vietnam. And I think that is a place where activities where I think people are going to love it.
Yes.
And not just go to a restaurant and eat, but just actually, making those food.
And then you can invite your friends over, and they can also taste what Malaysian, Vietnamese, Singaporean food is all about. So we are food people. We love food. We have a lot of fun just by every gathering that we have in Daniel's house for NORAK meetings. There's always food.
Yeah.
So
and I think
food bonds us.
Yeah, I think that is one of the part of our
identity,
cultures as well.
Yes.
Is that when you have family gathering, that is we're gathering to the food, the dinner table, we share together, right?
Yes.
And when we also in business as well, we make the contract
Over
food, table as
true.
well, and also karaoke after that.
Yes, that's actually everywhere in Malaysia. It's like that. In Vietnam, it's like that. It's very normal that we bond over food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, if you want to have a boyfriend or girlfriend or something, food will make that happen.
Exactly. Yes, it's true. Yeah, it's actually quite amazing what food can do. But have you collaborated with other culture or minority groups in Norway?
Sure, I have a lot of, but I have to focus on some group, and that is from Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, and Malaysia, Singapore, and Myanmar, Indonesia as well. And now we have working together with the South Korean and the Japanese as well.
Yes. Yeah. So this year we have the South Korean joining us and Japan joining us. So we've changed our name a little bit. We used to be the Southeast Asian Festival. This year we are calling it the Asian Festival because they are also a minority group.
Yes.
And it's amazing the things now Korea is very popular with K-pop, with all these games and K-dramas and Japanese culture as well. So I think it would be a good fit in Nora actually. So congratulations for bringing that in.
Because you know what?
Yes.
Actually, I really love it. It's because this is like something that spice up the festival, upcoming festival. Is that the South Korean, the Switch game you have been on the Netflix?
Yes, for sure.
They're gonna
Everybody
bring
knows.
that.
They're gonna bring that. They won't kill anybody. No, it's gonna be safe. But it's gonna be some of the games that they are bringing to the fest.
Sure. And that is part of their cultures, and I said I'm looking forward to see that and be part of that game. And then they're gonna have some gonna have a booth where they can you can buy some of the the South Korean beauty products as well.
Yes, which is really trending. You know that they have the #1 face products in the world, and they are bringing it to the fest as well. So it's going to be amazing.
And then from Japan, they're going to bring the matcha tea, and that is trending today.
Yes.
And they said the whole world is like drinking matcha, and the Japanese they cannot produce enough matcha.
Yes, I've read that as well. So it's amazing. I mean, like how social media has an impact in the world. Now, like you can get matcha everywhere. You can get matcha in Norway. You can get matcha in Malaysia. Everybody know what matcha is.
So, but now it's like critical to get supply. And you know what? I have also being introduced to matcha. There is different qualities of matcha, and if there is Japanese that is making matcha, that is good qualities.
Yes. Yeah. So they are going to bring their matcha, and you don't want to miss that. So what types of cultural events and program does the association host? Like Nora, do we have any other cultural programs?
Sure. Each year there is, the Thailand, they have their own New Year's celebrations as well. The Myanmar part as well. Songkran from Thailand. Yes. And Ting Yang from Myanmar. And then they're going to be like the Thai Fair Festival in Youngstoria. And then you have the upcoming from the Philippines Family Days as well. And I think that Malaysia have also
So it is not part of NORAK, but because we are all working together, so we support each other. We go for their celebrations as well. Daniel has been very active in supporting all of the events. So thank you, Daniel, that you have.
And let me see in this and for the upcoming NORAK Asian Festival, from Thailand group they're going to bring the if you have been to Thailand, they have like the floating market.
Yes, the boat. Yes,
they're gonna bring the boat.
They're gonna bring the boat, and I also hear they're gonna bring tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk as well, yes.
So it's going to be big.
And they're gonna sell a lot of fruits on that boat, and sure you go buy mango sticky rice.
And the quality that you're going to get there is almost fresh because. Of course, not just plucked from the tree because it needs to be brought here. But I bought some of the fruits last year, and it was really good, really fresh, really sweet. So we are so happy that so many people are taking part this year and coming in.
And also the cultural showcase that can be in this year. Every country is like feeling amazing last year, and then they said we are going to upgrade everything. So it's nice to know that people are actually getting excited. Everybody is getting pumped up. So many performers have already started rehearsing from January, so that because there's going to be cultural performance as well. So I think it was amazing. What is your proudest moment, Daniel, from last year? I think it is seeing all those smiles on all the faces of the people there, especially the young generations, and have the feeling that everybody is so proud of to be in participation on that day. That is what the most the proudest moment I see is seeing you are happy out there with us.
Yeah.
That make my day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is it true that we have special guests that's coming to the event this year? Do we have?
Yes, we have.
Yes, that's a little bit secret. But what about like politicians? Is a minister coming or somebody?
Sure.
Yes.
I think last year there is so many people coming. I think the politicians like our prime minister as well really want to join the festival. But you know what? There is an upcoming election as well.
Yes.
So he is like really busy, and you know, and the world is changing just right now. Everything that is on the the trade war between the United States and EU here, also in Norway as well, and the Ukraine war is not finished yet, and people are suffering in Palestine as well. So things can change really fast, but if you have time, I think he will prioritize this time to come. But if not, there's other people in the government as well. So I think they will come.
Yes, this is great. Yeah, everybody wants to be a part of this festival, and it's going to make it big. So please, if you have any questions, you want to open a food booth, you want to do a performance, you have children that are talented and want to take part in our talent show, please contact us. And Daniel, to end our podcast episode today, I have a little bit game. Okay. So just to end our podcast today, we have a little rapid fire round where Daniel and I would answer a question, and we will share the answer with our viewers. So the first question: are you a coffee person or a tea person? I'm a coffee person. I have to have my tea guy. Okay.
I'm a tea guy. It is so easy to just like the tea.
Okay. Well, I like tea, but I like to drink tea in the evenings. But I have to have my morning coffee. But okay. Question number 2. Are you a morning or a night person? Morning person. Okay. I mean, I used to be a night person, and then I have children. Now I have no choice but to be a morning.
You know what? Just the same, right? Me, my son is like 5 years old.
Yes.
And then like 6, 7, he is like, oh my God, where is that?
So life has made us a morning person. Okay. Okay. One piece of advice that you would give your younger self.
Should I read it on this one?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Explore more.
I said you would get there.
You will
get there. You can see.
I would say explore more. Yes, just do it.
Just do it. Yes.
Yeah, explore, because you know what? When you get old like me, I don't think you have time, and you don't have like the physical to do much. But when you're young, just explore everything. Just don't stop yourself. Just explore it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think when I was a little bit younger, I always said, would I get there? Would I get there? You would eventually get there.
Yeah.
Yes. Time will tell. What book that changed your life?
Okay. A book. Okay.
Ta-da!
Was that the Bible? Oh, mine is like The Alchemist.
Okay, The Alchemist.
That was reading by the Paulo Coelho.
Yeah, Paulo Coelho. Yeah.
I think he is the one of the writers that changed a lot of myself as well. And this is like follow your dreams. That's all, and to explore, and that is what I'm doing.
Yes, that's great. But for me, I wrote the Bible because I'm of course a Christian, and a lot of things for my life happened when I started reading the Word. So that's why I wrote the Bible. Okay, one word to describe your journey so far. One word.
One word.
Yeah, what? One word.
One word.
I can't think of one word. Okay, I'm gonna steal a little bit about what you said.
Yeah. Exploring, amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
Because it's like it has been really amazing for me. Is I meet a lot of people like Cassandra, Surati, Rowena, all the and Kritoy as well. Many of our group.
Yeah.
And the journey has been like amazing for me. Is I learn a lot from them. I learned how to be, to treat myself more.
Yes, yeah.
And amazing is that I have the opportunity to be for running for the parliaments as well. I want to represent our Southeast Asians communities as well, because we need different voices in the parliaments as well, because we are not just live here, we are going to build our life, and our kids and grandchildren, they're going to live here. They're not going to move back to Malaysia or Singapore or to Vietnam. When they grow up, they're going to live here. So I think it is amazing for me to have that opportunity to make that happen.
And I wrote exploring because every day I'm exploring something new. Like today, I've explored what Daniel is about, and it was amazing. I mean, I've met Daniel now maybe 4 or 5 times throughout our meetings. But getting to know him a little bit in depth today, and exploring just life in Norway, exploring every day, getting up to something new. My kids are also exploring something new every day. So I would say the one word is exploring.
Yeah.
Yes, and with that, we will end our podcast today. Thank you very much for joining us. As I said, if you have any questions, drop us an email. And we will see you there on August 23rd at our NORAK Asian Festival. Thank you, everybody, and bye for now.
And sure, just one for now is that, just a short word is that we need people to support us, because NORAK is not is an organization, but with our people, with our member, NORAK is just NORAK. Just an organization, but we need people behind it, and I think we will be stronger, and we can build something greater together when we are more than just a group of 20% or 50%. But I think the more we are, the more ideas that will come to life.
Yes, and I agree. And you can sign up for membership if you want to be. The more member you are, the better for the organization. We can update you on the things that we have upcoming. So please do sign up for the membership as well. Then that's all for today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.